Damn! Well, I didn't think that would take me long. I absolutely hated the deck that came in the truck. Even though it's got a lot of new features, it's pretty old school. So I went ahead and got one with a screen mirroring capability, so I can screen mirror my cell phone to this digitally. This one also has Bluetooth, all the other good stuff. Plus I can play my movie media through the content holder here. I can put in my SD card so I can play movies through it easily without having to stream from Netflix or whatever. I can just put them on an SD card and slap them in here. But yeah, so I actually just got done wiring this one all completely up. The old harness is right here, and I love that these things come with these wiring diagrams. Makes things really simple. And so just finished with all that, so getting ready to go put this out in there. But before I completely fix everything up, I need to make sure the video feature works without having it connected to the brake pedal, because as you know, in the US they have a silly thing where you have to run a pink wire all the way down to the brake pedal. There is a way to bypass that with the wiring, and so I'm going to test and see, because a lot of times Chinese products don't even care about that stuff. They'll just allow you to do it without hooking up the pink wire, but whatever, it's got a brake pedal wire. So I'm gonna go test it first. I'm gonna put a movie on an SD card, pop it on here, because obviously while you're traveling you want to be able to stream media. You want to be able to have a movie on and playing, not like, oh, you can only do it while you're parked in a parking lot. That's pretty lame. So this is actually a fairly good size little screen. It is a single DIN screen, but it's good size. I mean, it's about half the size of my hand roughly, so it's a nice little screen. Should put out some decent color and LCD display. So alright, got her in there. Let's turn this key forward. There we go. This should pop up here. There it is. Welcome. Yeah, that screen looks pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the next step here. I don't care about any of that right now. We're just going to bypass that. If I can click on it. There we go. Oh, we got sound. So apparently I did something right. Apparently I did something right here. Can I scan channels right now? I don't even know what good channels are. Barely ever listen. Oh, well, I don't even have my cable plugged in yet, so that's all right. Let's see what else we got here. Menu. That's mute. Hold it down. Does that bring up the menu? Nope. Okay. Click. Does this bring up the menu? Base. Nope. Mode. Here we go. See what we got. Ah! Alright, well that's really high resolution right there. So let's skip past that video because I took some at lower formats. That's 1080. Yeah, so that's 1080. Let's drop it to 720. So it can't really handle 1080 res. That's too much for the GoPro. Once again, too much.
Here's 720 at 30 frames per second.
So it can run these videos, but it seems to be pulling it directly from the GoPro footage. Might be a bit too much for this little processor to handle. It's handling it, but it's definitely a little sketchy and it's a little slow, so the frame rate's off. So I think if you were going to do movies and all that kind of stuff, I would stick around like 480p. I guarantee this can probably handle 480, which is like the lowest HD resolution that you can get. Oh gosh, that sounds a lot better. The system that was in here was horrible for a Kenwood. I thought it was going to be a lot better. Sounds actually really good. I haven't even tuned the bass or anything yet. Sounds like 1,000 times better. Plus I have an equalizer now. Equalizer classic. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright, so I like this. And then I should be able to just switch between movie really fast. And then it'll start playing whatever I got on my SD card. Bam, look at that. But like I said, let me download some lower res copies of stuff so that we can test that better. Because otherwise it just craps out the little processor that's in this thing. There we go. Got all this installed. I still need to get a battery for this. That way while I'm driving I can just automatically change. This is actually kind of a nice feature while you're cruising. So you can just volume, You know where everything is, seek, select, menu. You can do everything right from here. That's actually kind of nice that they added this in as a feature for $33 and gave you a second remote just in case. So this is where my tablet goes. Obviously air conditioning, I can still reach all my switches. This is how we play video games. So I have a Nintendo 64 and a whole bunch of video games installed on that tablet for the kids in the back seat, and then for the adults, whatever we want to do up here. This is kind of fun. Then we can attach the Bluetooth on the radio to the tablet, play the games and movies and all that through here if we want to. But if I'm just cruising around, I wanted to be able to not have to have all this hooked up and still watch my music videos. So I just put a whole bunch of music videos on here at 480p HD, and I have a feeling, as you can see, this handles 480p HD no problem. So yeah, this works good. So I got a whole bunch of videos on here. So it does just fine with 480p HD, which is what I figured. I mean, that's a pretty small screen. I don't think it necessarily needed any more than that. So it's a nice, clear, good-looking screen. I got a lot of Gorillaz on here. This is actually one of my favorite Gorillaz songs right here. So there you go. It handles 480p movies just fine. I can put my car in reverse and drive. So I've got my car in. And as you can see, it's not cutting the screen off. It doesn't require me to be parked. I can still cruise and watch my vids. So it actually does perfect with 480 HD, and it looks really clean. Jack Black. So there you go. If you guys are wondering, it's a good little system. So now I also have screen mirroring ability, so just in case the kids wanted to show us a video, they can, with the screen mirroring app, they can connect directly to this and screen mirror whatever they're watching and then put the audio through here so we can all watch it. So that's another beautiful feature for $33. So just thought I'd show that to you guys. So two remotes and this beautiful thing. And if you want to know what app I downloaded all the music videos from, they all came from YouTube. I used NewPipe APK to download them directly onto my cell phone and then switch them over to an SD card, and then I just put the SD card right in there. So I'll hide that. I mean, fairly simple system. So when I have my tablet all hooked up and we're playing video games, I still have to hook the Bluetooth up, but this allows us to do this real quick. So I'll turn on the controller here. I know my phone or this tablet hasn't been connected in a couple days, so it's moving a little slow here. Let's go ahead and just throw some stuff away. I was watching a movie the other day on the way home, so go ahead and open up. Yeah, it says it's connected. Good. So we'll just play Super Mario 64. It's getting all of its app notifications. So now the kids can play video games in the back seat using the remote here. And there you go. Start. Yes. Dear Peach, blah, 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 blah. So they can play all the video games and we can still have our entertainment in the front seat. So, boom. There you go. That's how that works. Pretty easy, huh? Nice.
Are you sure this is okay? You're in country, dude. Live a little. Now, she's pretty sensitive, so go easy on the throttle, okay? All right.